And we are back. Oh, sorry, I had to clear my throat there. So we are minutes away from a night right before the Horde. I mean, the night before the night of the Horde. Should really be what I said there. I broke into that house. Yeah, I went through the freaking windows. So what are we looking for here? Well, nothing really. I mean, I don't want to go back into the mine, but it might be the only option. I mean, what I need are calipers. Also, this is still making stone. Yeah, still making stone. Bolts. I have everything I need, really. What's the block damage on this? 199? Alright. Maybe we should turn this on for a bit. Make some more forged steel. I can make 162. Let's make 25. And excuse me. Oh, okay. So it's nighttime. Then a screamer pops up, and the screamer's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go die in some spikes." Nah, it's fine. Good job, screamer. I'm very impressed. Bam. Nitrate. I just didn't like the look of that square, so I smacked it. Sharp end of a pickaxe. Alright, so down here we go. What is this place under the earth? This is really one of the only safe things to do at night. Like, and when I mean safe, I mean super safe. Even if a horde was above me, like, they wouldn't get to me before night came. Now, the thing is, like, you can, and I'm not joking, you can just run around underground, just haplessly, like this, just digging around for hours on end, and the zombies will never get to you. If you just keep digging tunnels, you will be safe. The thing is, the same reason I'm playing on warrior difficulty, is that you want to make it so that the game is played at least in some way. Because the reason I built that base up above is so it can be attacked. If I didn't want to, fight any zombies, it's very easy to just make a storage area in a small space like this, store all your stuff in it, and then just do this every night, all night, even on horde nights. You will basically progress up until like a hard cap where you need blueprints and stuff. And even then, the blueprints, they're not too hard to get from airdrops during the day. There's more stuff. Yeah, it's more coal, more iron. I should start to bring down my mining helmet for long periods of time like this. I didn't know the iron just dropped like that. It usually doesn't. Yeah, it was crushed sand. That was just lots of stone. That's good. I like stone. And that wasn't anything. So sometimes it drops stuff, sometimes it don't. I don't know what the causation of either one is. Speaking of stone, we want a lot of it. But we came down here with none, and we're We're getting out of here with 700 almost. See, we definitely want a couple thousand more stone. Best way to get stone is just doing this over and over for a very long time. When this is done, I'm going to go up and I'm going to repair the pickaxe. Because my toolsmithing, what is my toolsmithing at? No, this one. 39, that's it? Wow. So when I repair this, I'm probably going to lose quite a bit. Yeah, jump shots. Jump shots all day. This is probably really dangerous. I don't recommend doing this ever. Can I hit this one? Nope. Not even with a perfect jump. Oh well, I'll pick up all that stone. I need that. Honestly, I don't mind if this whole place collapses down, as long as I don't die and as long as I get lots of stone. I need to dig some sand. Sand to make lots of cement. Let's just put that there, why not? Let's see what I'm hitting. It's coal. It's gonna be iron. Was it? Yeah, it was iron. I knew it. It just doesn't stop. You go down here, you take a pickaxe, and you just go at it, and it doesn't stop. Already almost 1,000 iron, already 1,000 coal, over 1,000 stone. It just doesn't stop. And I think this is how it should be. I honestly believe that the game would not be anywhere near as fun if this stage of the game was hunting as opposed to just gathering. It's not like Minecraft. The journey to finding the deposits of mineral is not as fun as actually harvesting. And the same could maybe, depending on your perspective, be said of Minecraft, but who knows. Why am I talking about that game when I'm playing this game? Because I talk about games. I'm a gamer. I love games. Want me to talk about Metal Gear Solid? I'll talk about Metal Gear Solid. While playing 7 Days to Die. Why do I do that? Because they're both good games. One is much better than the other. In that case, Metal Gear, by far. Metal Gear as a series, it just towers over any indie game could ever exist in the world. There's no way a team of less than a couple thousand experienced developers will ever outdo a game such as that. It's just not possible. They can make fantastic experiences, that is true. They can do great things, that is true. But it is indisputable now that the sheer amount of experience and power behind a dev team of multiple people, it just can't be competed with in some experiences, in some aspects. It's just dirt. Yes, it is. Little hidey hole. So, how much of this Let's Play series is gonna be me in the dark hitting walls with a pickaxe? Well, guess what? As long as the game decides that I should do this, I'll continue doing it. I can just shovel the coal. Huh. I can't shovel the iron. Maybe the shovel is the proper tool to use on that all along. Or maybe not, because I just used up a bunch of its durability. Either way. Oh yeah, I gotta make the iron greaves. Or leg armor. I gotta go do that before the night's done. Tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow's probably when I get my ass kicked. It's gonna be like, what, 18 feral zombies? That take 100 arrows to the face each. It's gonna be great. So, I play on the warrior difficulty, but I do think this game needs a bit of a difficulty overhaul. See, enemies like ferals and zombie cops, the amount of tankiness they have, the amount of ability to basically one-shot you is absolutely asinine. And even the dogs, the damage they can do with the speed they have is a bit much. Like, the amount of preparing you have to do to take on 2 or 3 dogs is kind of insane. No enemy of a basic level like that should ever be something you have to drop everything you're doing for and turn around and go, okay, this is my immediate focus until this situation is resolved, you know? Like, any gameplay element that has you just be like, and then just run and immediately take care of it, is usually a bad thing. It limits counterplay, it limits actual gameplay choice. It's like a flowchart. Is this happening? Then move here. Yes, then do that. No, then continue. Alright, so what's our primary focus tonight? What have we gotten the most out of? Gotten a lot of stone, but not as much as we need. Some nitrate, some iron, lots of iron. I think if I could, I would try and, that was an awesome swing. Swing and a miss. Try and make lots of iron tools or something to speed up the leveling process. I have so much of it now, I'm never going to use all of it. Like, in the time I just said that, and the time I hit this stuff here, I've already gathered another, like, 800 of it. More iron. Yep, another couple hundred in just a few short minutes. The real issue is just burning it in the furnace and how long it takes. But I guess it's not so much an issue as it is just like necessary to not automatically amass an army of stuff. If I wanted to, I could probably make a very sizable steel base by now. So, I've always wanted to do a Let's Play of this. I'm not joking, I always have. And it's just, I don't know, I always, even though I was good at the game, always felt like I just couldn't really cut it. That I wasn't like super professional, but you know, I've gotten past that insecurity. There's plenty about this game that I don't know, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm fully content knowing that there's probably someone out there who definitely has memorized everything on the wiki and is like a walking encyclopedia for this particular game, and you know what? That's fine. More power to him. Someone who probably never misses a shovel strike on a pixel of dirt in the middle of a bunch of rocks. Someone who can spot like the exact tint of a treasure chest from like 10 miles away by the way it loads into the map. Something like that. Someone who knows the exact like skill set path to break the game and make it super easy and never die even on the hardest settings, and zombies always running and all sorts of stuff. And you know what? I'm not that person yet, and that is fine. Alright, almost, it is basically time to go up. So as I said, first things first, gonna make some iron graves. If you look up to the left, you can see a little bit of the upper map. Alright, we can turn that off now. Got plenty. Let's put all this in here. Are you serious? How much iron have I amassed? This is nuts. I never thought I'd need 3 rows of this stuff. That's good. We need stone. Definitely need stone. We need a lot more sand. Need to make more gunpowder. Almost full of the slots for nitrate. It's crazy. And lead, of course. Alright, so what do we need? We need iron and leather. Iron leg armor. This is gonna be how much protection? Come on, you can do faster than that. Alright, what is it? 69, 64, 44. So right now we're at 55, 48, 44. We pop these on 61, 54, 49. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I mean, it's like 6 more points. Alright, now let's repair this. Let's make some iron boots, right? I mean, let's repair the iron boots. It shouldn't drop. It still drops. Alright. That's fine. Do I have any skill points? I don't. So what am I looking for here? Gloves would be great. Maybe some new plant fiber shirts and stuff. I need an iron helm as well, right? Damn it, I don't even have that. I need this and this. I need these 2 things pretty bad. It's a lot of protection that I'm missing out on. A lot. Anyway. So, iron chest. And iron boots. I don't really want to do it yet. Yeah, you know, 60% damage mitigation is a lot. I really think that's fine. Also, we're at negative 10 Fahrenheit. So, where do I want that? There it is. I can repair this. That's actually pretty nice. And put this on for some extra protection. 61, 54, 49, 65, 57, and 51. It's good. 65% mitigation. And plus 10 Fahrenheit. Oh shit. It's already daytime. And I'm missing out on so much. Let's put that back. Put that back. Put that back. That goes here. So where do we want to go today? I definitely feel like I want to go north. But I have to be back here at the base in time to... Hello, body. That's fine. Is this not even damaged? It wasn't even damaged. Huh. Alright, let's do a quick run around of the perimeter. Gonna take 200 scrap iron. Just do a quick run around. Alright. And none of these are damaged at all. Oh, some of them are. Time to go get some cement. Or concrete mix. What? What was it? Stupid. Stop shouting. The witches must be, well, no, not witches, they're screamers, I know, but... They must be insatiably attracted to the... And forgive that dinging noise, I know it can be a bit of a pain in the ass to have to hear. That screamer's armor still up there. And it can scream all at once. I want to run up north, but I have to be back in time for the fight. Okay, well, let's do some math here. 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22, 25, 28. So today there's going to be, nice, scavenging level 33. Today there's going to be an airdrop, so I'm going to go get some coffee. There should be an airdrop. Oh, beer. Never mind. Same thing. While we're here, let's eat up. Be prepared for the day. Wow. Very, very hungry, apparently. Gonna have to refill these bottles eventually. So what do we need? I know over here there's a city. We also got to keep our ears open for those supply drops. It's very important. When we get another couple skill points, I'm certainly going to put them into that is